Hi YouTube. It's been a while since I've made a video, and I am sorry for those of you who watch. I don't think there are very many people, so it doesn't matter, but it's really more for my own record. But if people want to follow along, then that's fine with me. Anyway, so I have a lot of stuff to tell you guys. I had a really exciting weekend. Kind of good and bad. Mostly good, though. Bad on my diet part. My birthday is this coming Saturday, April 19th, and I will be 24. And my wonderful boyfriend threw me a surprise party. So that is like I've never had a surprise party before, so it was really, really cool. And it wasn't just a surprise party. Like, I kind of knew that something was up. I had to know because I usually work every weekend, and I had to request a weekend off for him to make it work. So he kind of just told me that my best friend, Patrick, was coming down, and so I should take the weekend off for that. But I kind of overheard him talking to my parents on the phone and a few other things. But so he knew that I knew that something was up and that something was going to happen. But he actually went above and beyond what I ever expected, which I don't know why, because he is wonderful and he always goes above and beyond. But yeah, so he did not just throw me a surprise party. He invited everyone. Like, he sent out an email to all of my coworkers and people in Tennessee, people in South Dakota, people in, I don't know, Kansas, and just tons of people. And the best part of, like, the most surprising part was that my friend Kayla, who I haven't seen in 4 years, she lives in Tennessee. It's a 12-hour drive. She came. I walked in and, I was like, oh my gosh, a surprise party. And she was hiding. And she jumped out. And there she was. And by the way, Kayla, if you're watching this, you were gorgeous. Are gorgeous. Always gorgeous. But, wow. Like, I could not believe that he got her to come. I mean, not that I, didn't expect her. It's not like that I think that she's a bad friend and wouldn't come. I mean, it's a 12-hour drive and I wouldn't expect someone to come for a birthday party. So she drove up on Friday night. Her and her boyfriend stayed in a hotel. And then they were there when I came. Alex sent my best friend and me to go get a mani-pedi. And, I knew he was just trying to get me out of the house. So he was like, no, I'm mad at you. So here's, $100. Go get a mani-pedi. Because I need you out of my hair for a while. I need some space. Yeah, right. He was smiling the whole time he was saying it, so. I was going to try to stay on plan. I really was. Like, that midweek, I knew something was going to be up, and I was like, I wonder if I'm going to eat something on my birthday. Like, and then I was like, no, I'm not going to. I'm just going to have a brownie or something, a Medifast brownie. Stick a candle in it. And I didn't. But I didn't do too bad. I mean, Alex is so sweet and supportive. He made the cake sugar-free. He made, like, all of the munchies were healthy. Like, he made hummus and he had veggies and everything else. So, and he got sugar-free ice cream for me and regular ice cream for everybody else. It was really sweet. It's just those little details that really amaze me, that he just always pays so much attention to what I want, I guess. So that was just so amazing, and I just was like, whatever, I'm gonna eat what I want. I mean, I'm not gonna go crazy, but the first day, that was Saturday, I didn't eat too poorly that day. And then, and this was the first time breaking plan since I'd been on it, so that was like a month, you know. And then the second day, you know, my best friend was still in town, and we just kind of, we went crazy. And, but I'm not going to beat myself up, so I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm just going to move on, because what I'm proud of is that today is Wednesday, and I am back on plan. No problem. I've been back on plan since Monday. I was just like, okay, you're an adult. This is what you have to do. You have to jump back on track. You can't just, you know, like every other time you've been on a, trying to eat better, you fall off the wagon and then never get back on. And it takes like 6 months to get back on. And in the meantime, I've gained like 40 pounds. Okay, maybe not that much, but, well, sometimes. So the good part, and the part that I'm proud of myself about, is that I just got right back to where I was going. The bad part is that I weighed myself on Monday. Oh my God. I did not drink my water. You know, I was drinking 120 ounces a day, and to go from that and not drinking anything and then eating a bunch of fat and salt, yeah, I gained 6 pounds in 2 days, which is not possible. It's water weight. I even talked to the nutritionist at work. She's like, no, there's no physical way that you could have eaten that much to gain that much weight, of actual weight. And she was like, your water weight will vary 1 to 8 pounds on a daily basis. So especially if you weren't drinking the water that you were, and you were eating a lot of salt, it's water weight. And she was right. Like, I weighed myself today, and I'm down a pound from when I left off on Friday. So I'm down 23 pounds. It took me a little, like yesterday, no, Monday, let's see. Monday, I had dropped like 3 pounds that day by the end of the day of the 6 that I had gained. And then the next day I had lost another 2. And so then I lost another 2 today, which, you know, obviously I'm not counting those pounds as actual weight loss, but I've actually lost 1 more pound on top of my, so 23 pounds. Yesterday was April 15th. I started the program March 15th, so that gives you some perspective. And I went off plan. So that's pretty damn good. I'm happy with that. But I guess for this month, excuse me, sorry, my nose itches. I was not picking my nose, but this month I'm just gonna concentrate on staying on plan and not going off. There's no reason for me to. You know, I just keep telling myself all of those foods, I'm not missing out on anything. I can have those whenever I want them. It's no big deal. I can have them after maintenance. But for now, the best choice for me is to just stick with it. You know, I don't do well with this, right now especially. I don't do well with moderation. You know, that works for a lot of people, but for me it just doesn't, because I need something that's like strict and straightforward, and I don't have to think about it, because eating is such an emotional thing for me, and I want to get rid of that. So yeah. What else? I start my new job next Monday, so today's Wednesday. Yeah, that's exciting and a little scary. You know, I'm always nervous to start something new. I am still going to do a video. I say this in like every video that I make. I'm still going to do a video telling you guys a little bit more about myself, who I am, why I'm doing this program, stuff like that, just in case new people come on and kind of want to know like a little bit more personal information about me than besides the eating plan that I'm on. I have a lot to do today, so I better go do it. I hope everyone else is having a great week, and I'm glad to be back, and I feel a lot better. I was going to say, when I went off my plan and was eating whatever, I had horrible heartburn, and I know that I have, and I had it in the past. It was just like it came back, and then it really kicked my ass. Like Monday, I was dying, and then I had the tomato soup bisque for lunch, and that made it way worse, so that was kind of stupid of me, and I knew it would do that, but now I'm better. I'm not having all that horrible heartburn. It took me like 3 days to get over it after what I ate this weekend. And it was just like, it's like, wow, you really abused your body this weekend. So I think that I have a gluten sensitivity, because anytime that I try to limit my gluten, or I guess lower my gluten intake, I'm not completely cutting it out, but things seem to get a lot better. And I think Medifast has a lot of gluten-free products, and I've been eating a lot of those, so it's really made me feel a lot better physically. Let's see. Well, I guess I'm gonna go. I have a ton to do today, so I will talk to everyone later. Have a great week. Bye.